programming constructs in Java. In this session, you will learn to use operators, iterate with loops, create arrays, use the switch branching statements, and apply Java naming conventions. Operators are elements in a program that are usually used to assist in testing conditions. They are often used to help create a test expression that controls program flow. These operators return a Boolean result, such as true or false. The equality and relational operators are used for comparison between values of two variables or a variable and a constant. Different relational operators supported by Java, as displayed on the screen. Conditional operators are used to combine multiple conditions or expressions. The logical AND operator returns true if both the expressions evaluate to true, otherwise it returns false. The logical OR operator returns false only if both the expressions evaluate to false, otherwise it returns true. The ternary operator is shorthand for the if and else statement. The instance of operator is used to perform type comparison. The instance of operator compares an object to a specified type. Loops are used to execute a block of code repeatedly. It gets executed for a specified number of times, or until the given condition evaluates to false. The different types of loop supported in Java programming are for loop, while loop, and do-while loop. The for loop is used to iterate for a fixed number of times. In the syntax, you can see it consists of three expressions separated by a semicolon, that is, the initialization, test expression, and iteration expression. Let us look at an example. The example shown on the screen consists of the for loop. The variable I is initialized with 0 and incremented in each step of the loop. When the condition statement evaluates to false, that is, when the value of I is no longer less than 9, the loop exits. The output of the given program is the while loop performs a test and continues if the expression evaluates to true. In the given example, the while loop iterates through an array using a counter. The test expression is evaluated first, and if it evaluates to true, only the statement inside the loop gets executed. The increment of the counter variable, I, is done inside the loop body. The output of the program is the do-while loop is similar to the while loop, except that the condition test is performed after the expression has run at least once. In the given example, the statement inside the do-while loop gets executed at least once, even if the test expression evaluates to false, that is, even if the value of the variable count is greater than 11. An array is a collection of elements of the same data type. All the elements are referred by a common name, that is, array name. Array is created as an object by default. All arrays support the methods of the class object. The size of an array can be obtained by using its length field. An array is declared as, and it is initialized as, here, 3 in the square bracket refers to the size of array. Each element in array is referenced by an index number, or a subscript number. The index number starts from 0. Array elements are manipulated by using loop. The termination condition in the for loop is the length of an array. So, even if the array contains less number of elements as compared to its size, the loop iterates until the end of the array. In order to improve the efficiency, the advanced for loop is used, which is called the for each loop. The for each loop is used to traverse each element in an array, even if the length is unknown. In the given example, the first for loop iterates 3 times, and displays the names stored in the array. Similarly, the second for Loop also iterates 3 times as it contains 3 numbers. The switch statement is used to check constant expressions for a given variable. In the earlier versions of Java, only enums and the byte, short, char, and primitive data types could be used in the switch statement. In Java, string data type is also used in switch statement. In the given example, the string variable add is passed in the switch statement. As the value of the variable add is times, the third case statement will be executed and the output will be shown as 200. Class names should be nouns with the first letter in uppercase, and the first letter of each internal word capitalized. This approach is termed as upper camel case. Methods should be verbs, with the first letter in lowercase and the first letter of each internal word capitalized. This is termed as lower camel case. Variable names should be short but meaningful. One-character variable names should be avoided except as temporary throwaway variables. Constants should be declared by using all uppercase letters. In the given example, you can see that the class names are nouns in upper camel case, constants are declared in all uppercase, variable names are short but meaningful in lower camel case, and the methods are verbs in lower camel case. In this session, you learned that operators are elements in a program that are usually used to assist in testing conditions. Loops help to execute a block of code repeatedly. Different types of loops are for, while, and do while. An array is a group of variables of the same data type. And the for, each loop is used to manipulate an array. Thank you and happy learning.